Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Jacob here for the JTwoH channel. We have a huge haul today. This is going to be my last haul for the year. I was going to call it the haul to end them all, like, kind of cool tagline, but that would be kind of misleading because I will have another haul this year. It'll be a very, very small Black Friday haul. But if you've been following the channel long enough, December I just do my collection video. So I'm going to have a collection video on my comic books, my wrestling stuff, my TV shows, my 4Ks, and that's everything. So basically every Saturday in December will be a new collection video, and I'll still be doing reviews on Tuesdays, if I have titles to review, which looks like I will be, based on the thing right at the end here. So, anyway, it's the last haul for 2020, so I wanted to wait until this is actually Wednesday night before Thanksgiving to make sure everything that was coming to me before Friday, before December, is in this haul. And it is. So there is a lot of stuff. It's going to be a long video. There's a couple rants. Pop some popcorn and toast and jelly beans and pretzel sticks. See what I did there? Did you get the reference? Did you get the reference? Anyway, and enjoy. This is going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot. This is probably one of my favorite hauls, and we'll get to that. If you can't tell, which you can't, though you have seen the thumbnail, I actually needed my wife's help due to the amount of stuff I had, and that's not including the 2 bonus items there and there. So, let's get into this. The first item, unfortunately I don't have the packaging for. I got this this is that order. The first item I got back in the summer, and it was hidden between boxes, so it should have been like 3 hauls ago. I just didn't get to it. I actually found it at a Dollar Tree while my wife and I were actually out on a date. The weekend I got exposed to COVID, so if you remember the live stream, it would have been a week. It would have been 2 weeks before that. That's how long ago. If you pay attention, which I highly doubt it, because I couldn't tell you when that was. End of September. Middle of September, I lied. Anyway, so I found this at a Dollar General. I actually really enjoyed this film. I'm really curious to rewatch it on 4K. I bought my wife some chocolates. That was in the Dollar General bag. Because otherwise, I buy you chocolates if you let me buy this movie. It worked out. Anyway, let's get to the movie. Be Kind, Rewind, from Dollar General for $4. I think they're having a glitch sale currently, or a buy 2 get 1 sale on Dollar General. I really only ever find one thing at Dollar General because their pricing isn't the greatest. But Be Kind, Rewind. I loved this movie when I saw it in high school. The pizza scene, and they have to recreate the movies. I'm very excited to get the wife to watch this. We're big Jack Black fans, and I couldn't even tell you the other guy's name. Most Def. I don't even know who that is. He's that guy. He's not Jack Black on the cover. So, anyway, Be Kind, Rewind for $4. That's the first thing. We are 3 minutes in. I've shown one thing. So, the next item was the item I was talking about. I don't have the packaging anymore. I've done a review for this video, for this title already, which hopefully, if I have my shit together, will pop up right there, in the little thingy. If you want to check out the review and my actual thoughts. The titles that I already reviewed, I'm not going to talk a lot about, because I have a whole video. Death in the Family on Blu-ray, the interactive, like, choose your own adventure, choose your own mystery, Warner Brothers, or DC animated film from Warner Brothers, directly from Warner Brothers. They sent me this to review. So there you go. And I know not everybody watches my review videos. No problem. I don't watch all of my the people I'm subscribed to's review videos. I just don't. If there's something I'm very interested in. So if you see it in the haul and you're interested, hopefully I put a thingy up there. Next up, this was from Macari for apparently $4. Okay. This is one of my favorite childhood movies. It's not... I like the sequel better, which the sequel I already have. I got it in my Prime Day haul. I had a Macari coupon because I made as a seller $100 in 30 days, my first 30 days, or first 60 days, I don't know. So I got a $20 coupon, bringing this down to $4. So I paid $4 for this Blu-ray, which is out of print, and it goes for quite a bit of money. I'm hoping with the reboot, maybe it gets another release, or even a 4K. Oh man, I'd love to own this in 4K. I'm such a nerd for these 2 movies. I just love them. I'm not sure why. It just brings me back to my childhood. I watched them so much. I wore my VHS tapes out of both. Short Circuit. I love this movie so much. I mean, this and the sequel. I actually like the sequel a little better. It's very strange. We actually talked about it on a podcast recently, in the score in that film, but I love this movie and the sequel. So I have the sequel. I bought it brand new because it was $9 primed. This one was way harder to find, and someone put it up on Mercari for $24, shipped, and I got it for $4 after my coupon. So I already, I love this haul because I hope I'm getting across how much I love this film. I'll keep my DVD copy because I love it. That was the DVD copy we had to buy after I wore it to VHS tape, if that tells you how much I love that movie. The next thing is from Lionsgate, and I've reviewed this too. Boom! Hopefully you can't do that only once a video, because now I'm just gonna look, like an idiot the whole time. I reviewed this too. This one is perfect timing. Actually, it's not, because you'll see this after Thanksgiving. Actually, I think the review just dropped this Tuesday of it, if I timed everything well. Friendsgiving with a crazy cast. Malin Akerman, Kat Dennings, Aisha Tyler, Christine Taylor, who I didn't realize was Ben Stiller's wife, Wanda Sykes, Margaret Cho, Ryan Hansen. Just crazy cast. An okay movie. Just okay. But directly from Lionsgate. I cover the stuff twice simply because everyone doesn't watch the review videos. So this way I'm covering all my bases as far as the titles I get for review. Next thing, my wife was very excited about. I was glad I got it for this price. It's not sealed, but still got it for a great price. And I don't have the envelope anymore. I actually got this from Mercari. It says $4, but that's because it was $8, and I split the cost with another YouTuber because he wanted the other DVD that came in this lot. My wife loves this movie, I guess, loves it. The DVD's hard to find now. If you look on eBay right now, they're usually $30, and they're not even new. This was I paid $4 for this after we halved it, and that was including shipping. So this is the ABC family movie of Holiday in Handcuffs. I also have a preview for Snow and Snow Globe, which I think Snow Globe's on Disney Plus, but this one isn't yet. So Holiday in Handcuffs, I've caught the end of it back when I torrented it. But now I've got it officially, and my wife was very excited to see that, as was I. I wanted to find this for her just as bad as that she wanted to own it and watch it. So it's in the stocking if you've been paying attention to my Instagram. Another review title here. This one, oh, never mind, it's fine. It's just Sharpie. This one, if you see the big FedEx means Warner Brothers, and the padded envelope means, well, they're all padded envelopes. The manila envelope usually means Lionsgate. Although there's been exceptions. A movie I've only actually seen twice now. Last year on the 5th of November, and this year. Actually watched it before the 5th of November because I had to review it and drop it on the 3rd, so I can't remember. I can't remember the 5th of November. V for Vendetta on 4K, directly from Warner Brothers. Love this. I'd say I'll read the comic adaptation one, but I'm just not gonna. There's so much stuff I'm behind on, and decisions to be made with that over there. But anyway, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it's very strange, and it was a good kind of strange the first time, and the second time, knowing kind of what's going on, I liked it even more. So again, review for that is up there. Okay, switching gears a little here. I'm a rhyming machine today. We have from... I didn't write it on here. eBay for, I think, $4, I'm going to guess. I didn't pay that much for it, though it does come with a quite rare slipcover here. And it's the only event ever to be put on Blu-ray. I lied. The only UFC event to be put on Blu-ray. They put one of the WEC events on Blu-ray. UFC 100 there with the beautiful white slipcover. It's got a little thing. I don't really care. So you have UFC 100. You have Lesnar Mir 2. You have St. Pierre and Alves, and you have Henderson and Bisping. So it's so cool to see the Blu-ray release of this. This was the first event I bought on DVD, the first UFC event I bought on DVD. I have the DVD back there, but it looks the same. It's just, it's thinner. It's got the same embossment. So that was pretty cool. $4 for UFC 100 shipped. And the slipcover, like I said, it's an insert. Is weirdly hard to find. Usually they just say UFC 100 and you see this. which again, no big deal. I would have bought this. I probably wouldn't have paid as much. $4 isn't that much, but you get what I mean. It wouldn't have been as nearly as a good a deal if it didn't come with this slip that you don't see often. I've never seen it in the wild, if that helps. Switching down gears, or back gears, another Warner Brother title, which I will have review here, unless it's too early. I just did one, hopefully up here. I really should have tested this before I started. Oh well. The third in a trilogy. I've now seen all three. I did a review of this, which I just mentioned. Joe from the podcast I co-host, Crazy Joe. The link will be in the description. We talked about this on the podcast. He actually sent me the first two films way back for my birthday, so middle of the summer haul. Bill and Ted Face the Music. So like I said, not going to talk too much about it because it has its own separate video. But wanted to show it off, especially seeing how I already showed off the first two. This next item, I'm not even into the second half, so, and I haven't even gotten to any of my rants yet, so. eBay, that says, let's see, can you guys decipher my code? So eBay, $8.5 shipped. So that means, or E 8.5S means eBay $8.50 shipped. And we have, ooh, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I've already gotten this, because I've watched this title. Wanted to watch 3 of these, well actually, I've only ever seen 1 of these movies all the way through, 2, unfortunately, 2 of these movies all the way through. 1 I will never, ever, 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 ever be watching again, and Unaccompanied Minors, my wife wants to watch. So I bought the 4 films holiday comedy collection. So it comes with Fred Claus, which I've never seen. I've caught the end of it on TBS. Just Friends, which we pulled from the stocking, or the cup, whatever you want to call it. We just pull stuff randomly to watch for the holiday season. We pulled that already, so we've seen that. This movie, oh god, it's atrocious. I will never be watching it again. I want to Sharpie over this and get rid of my disc. It's so bad. And this one I've watched, but the wife hasn't. So we're excited about this whole 4-film set. It's DVD, but it was $8.50, and I love the red ribbon on the green, and I like these 4-film sets. So DVD or no DVD, it goes in the Christmas section. And I like Just Friends. Probably not as much as some, but I've only seen it once. Maybe it grows on you. It is a Christmas movies usually grow on you. Though some of them, like National Lampoon's, sorry, there's packaging. They're kind of just amazing the first time. So this one is from Rick, Down to Movie, which I plug almost every other haul because he helps me out so much. Link in the description. I have some steelbooks in here from Rick. We have 2 of these steelbooks for $15. One of these was $22 plus the shipping. And Rick's obnoxious tape that he loves and I can't stand. I've mentioned it in every video and I always will. So much so that my wife knows when a package comes from Rick, and she's like, "Hey, you got another package from that asshole you love." And I'm like, "Oh, cool, I got a package from Rick." So, plus I track stuff, so I know it's coming, but I always love that guy with the tape. No, I'm just kidding. She knows who he is. That asshole you love. I do. So let's get to we'll do the expensive one last. So these are steelbooks. I've opened these to sell the codes and put in the plastic cases, which I love. I love these steelbook protectors. I think they look so much better. And my biggest thing is it squares up the steelbook so it sits right. I don't like the turkey bags or the I guess the other one is still a turkey bag. The saran wrap, I just don't like that, or Ziploc bags. I like the squareness. It sits well. It looks proper. Venom on 4K was first. This was $15. Sold my regular with the rare-ish slipcover and the code, so I recouped the cost of this one. But it sits better. I think it... Oops, sorry, wrong side. It sits better. I think it looks better, especially if you're going to put all of this money into your steelbook collection. Some people are way crazier with steelbooks than I am, and then they put them in turkey bags. If you're going to put the money in, put the money in. It sits right. It's not going to ding. It's not going to scratch. It's not going to melt if well, it could still melt if your house gets too warm. But the humidity with the turkey bags is one of the factors. So, and they're not that expensive. I think if you buy them bulk enough, they're like $1 or $2 a piece. So, anyway, that's my tirade on those. Bob from Bob's New Reviews actually set me up with those quite a while ago. back when I had one Steelbook, which is the Rock Hercules set. And then I just, when I upgraded all those 4Ks last year, I bought a ton of these. Next up, the Far From Home Steelbook. By the way, I love this Steelbook. Like, look at that. I think the Steelbook is fantastic. I really liked the standard 4K, and it was tough for me to get rid of it. But that Steelbook is amazing. And I don't remember what's on the back. I keep the J cards. You don't have to. You know, I just do. Mine as well. That's what you can keep all sorts of stuff in. You can keep the digital code if you're into that. Far From Home, which not in love with this Steelbook. I like it, but I don't know if I liked it more than the Far From Home with the Spider-Man original image. I have that issue a lot with Steelbooks. I think they're more alternative than better. But to some people, it's, hey, it's a Steelbook, I'm going to get it either way. But a lot of my MCU titles are in Steelbook form, so I figured for 15, I might as well upgrade it. That was for 15, because I almost said 14. But again, in the nice plastic case. And the last one, this one was 22. It's an older title, but and then it went down to 17, of course, after he shipped it, but $5. Spider-Man Homecoming. I like this slip a lot. I didn't like the Homecoming where it was upside down, the original release. Plus, I think this will fit better amongst all the other Steelbooks I have. Around this is in the chronology. There you go. So Spider-Man Homecoming. I liked both Homecoming. I liked all three of these. That's why the 4K Steelbook was worth it, as opposed to I say the Grinch, the 2000 Grinch Steelbook. I almost pulled the trigger. It was at 22, but I don't like that film enough. If it was 15, I would have done it because it came with a code. I could have sold my other 4K. I don't think I like it. Plus, it was a blue Steelbook, and all he's holding is a ornament. It's a little too simple for me. But anyway, we're now halfway at 17 minutes. Holy crap! And I've gotten to one rant. So there you go. The next thing was from eBay, and you can kind of see. I tore off the label, but you can kind of get. Ooh, look, can you tell what it is? There's no way you can tell what it is. eBay for $4 plus shipping, which in this case was $4 other dollars. So I paid $8. He shipped it he shipped it first class. He or she, they shipped it first class. So it is UFC Best of 2010. You'll notice a trend here, obviously with buying Christmas titles, and I have quite a few reviewer titles. I've also been upgrading or just buying some UFC Blu-Rays. There's a finite amount of UFC Blu-Rays, just as there's a finite amount of wrestling Blu-Rays. Now that I've conquered that Blu-ray collection, I guess it was time to start anew. Really inexpensive. These are really inexpensive. So they have UFC Best of 09, which I have, and then 10. So they have 10 through 13 was the last one they put on Blu-ray. So my goal now is to collect UFC Best of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 10, which really was the 2009. 2009, 2008 was when I started watching. But either way. Next up, I did review this title. Bingo, bingo, bongo, yo. Anyway, I've never been more excited for a review title, and I don't think I ever will be. I could not believe they sent me this. I've done a very in-depth review on this, probably more in-depth than I should have, but I wanted to do it justice, and I just got Sharpie all over me again. And I wanted to earn the set because I couldn't believe that Warner Brothers sent it to me for free. And if you watch any other video of mine, even if you're just randomly watching this not as a non-subscriber, go watch my review title or my review video of this because I put so much effort into it. And that is Game of Thrones, the complete 4K Ultra HD collection. It looks really dark there. It's phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. Makes me want to rewatch the whole series. I'm very, very, very tempted. I may have already started. Again, I've talked about this for a half an hour, so I don't, not in this video, but in the other video, so I don't want to go too much in depth. I just want to say, just so grateful. And again, this is part of the reason this is one of my favorite hauls of all time. Of all time. Plus other things which we'll get into. Okay, this was the next item. eBay, $2 plus shipping. And this item was $2 for shipping, $2.80. So I paid $4 for this. So we have UFC Best of 2011, which the best of, UFC Best of 11 and 12. And 12 is super hard to find, apparently. Well, it's not that hard to find. I just don't want to pay $15 for it. 11 and 12 are almost arbitrary because I have those, if you recall one of my vlogs, I have those big complete year collection DVDs, and they cover the complete 11 and 12. They have part of 10 and part of 13, but not the whole years. So 11 and 12 are essentially arbitrary, but it's a DVD. So now I have it on Blu-ray, and it's got the documentary. This one has got the guy's original receipt from when he bought this from Best Buy however long ago. Actually, does it tell me? Be an interesting tidbit. So it came from West Covina. Bought it on October 28th, 2012. So 8 years ago. Over 8 years ago. But getting it for funsies, I guess. Next title is from Warner Brothers as well. Did a separate video on this as well. I hope I'm not saying that too much. Get the J card out of there. Anyway, another 4K TV show, and another great one in Westworld Season 3. There's not much to see here, just other than thank you, Warner Brothers, and check out the review of this one. By the way, I love Westworld. I don't know if I said that. Okay, so now we're... No! I think that's karma for what I was about to say. Let's start a new stack. Anyway, I've talked about this on the podcast that's going to air this morning. Go check it out, Megapodtastic, me and Mr. Crazy Joe. If you don't and you're already watching this video, I'm going to go into it anyway. I bought this from, and I don't think you can see it, Stinky Tuna. So it cost me $14. Ugh. Sharpie's awful. Gets on everything. Okay, sorry. Had to clean some Sharpie off some stuff. Okay. Bought this from Stinky Tuna. And I'll just show you what it is first. It's the Star Wars Holiday Special. The 2020 edition. It's so bad it's not good. Okay. That's behind us now. I hated my entire experience with Stinky Tuna. I can't recommend them. I'm not going to say their name too often. It won't be in the tags of the video. It won't be in the teaser. I didn't like my experience with them at all. I felt, my opinion, I felt they were pushing an agenda or a narrative in this release. As someone who's never seen the holiday special, first of all, you pop it on, and the DVD menu looks like some guy made it with the same software I have. I used to burn DVDs when I was working at a restaurant to make some extra money, plus I didn't have the money for Netflix and Hulu and blah, 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 blah. So I would torrent stuff and I would burn on DVDs. Anyway, it looked like it used the exact same software I did, and it wasn't exactly like I paid for that software. So free software, the menu was awful, and then there's no just play, there's quick start. So you click the quick start, and they have these two segments in front of it in which they spoil the entire holiday special. Now, I'm sure most people have seen it before or heard about it, but me going into it, I didn't spoil it for myself. So they had these two segments that clearly were just two guys shooting each other. Actually, it was the same guy. He had a wig on and really bad backgrounds, and it looked awful. They spoiled it verbatim. Just boom, 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 scene, 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 scene. And then, so the entire runtime is an hour and 45 minutes. So 12 minutes of this garbage of just two guys getting off on their own shit. And then they finally get to it. And then in the 12 minutes of douchebaggery, they tell you there's no subtitles on this. That's why it's one of the worst things, blah, 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 blah. And then as soon as the actual special starts, there's subtitles. There is made-up subtitles by these guys who thought they were so funny and so creative, they had to impose their own narrative, their own subtitles on this release. And the subtitles are obnoxious. They don't make sense. They're not funny. And they're not even based in 1978. They're based in current. And it's just stupid. And we'll get to the customer service stuff later. And then they find, holiday specials happens, and that is what it is. I knew that was going to be shitty going in. So then I contact the customer service department, and I tell them my complaints, and I felt they were pushing this narrative. And you're supposed to get you're not supposed to. Usually when when they say, hey, reach out to us if there's any problems, you expect a quick and easy transaction. Instead, they emailed me back with rebuttals when everything I said. Oh, you can turn the subtitles off. Well, on my player, you couldn't. I'm sorry. You just couldn't, and you ruined it for me. And they said, oh, there's a play button. You don't have to watch the intro. Okay. I didn't see it, and I don't think it's that obvious. And, absolutely, we'll still, send it back, we'll refund your money, etc. So, I'm not paying for this. I'm sending it back. I no longer want to deal with the three guys in their mom's basement who run this company or do anything with these releases. If you want to support bootlegs, more power to you. There's exceptions. I mean, honestly, there is some stuff that needs to be bootlegged because there's not actual copies out. I understand that, but there's other bootleggers. I can't support them. I just can't. I'm not doing it. I don't want to mention their name. I think they're garbage. I'll show it one more time. I'm not even going to put it in the haul because I don't want to forget to send it back. Terrible experience. The customer service was dog shit. They were snooty, and then when they sent me their address, they forgot to attach their address, so they look like idiots. And it's not cool. I didn't like my experience at all. I mean, the small rant is what it is. I sincerely hope people aren't supporting garbage services like this instead of streaming. If it's an alternative because you can't afford the streaming, you don't want streaming, you don't have high-speed internet, I can understand that. But if you think this is an alternative, these three guys in their basement, no, just don't. Don't find it somewhere else. Go to Pirate Bay. Don't give them your money. So that's more power to you if you support them. It's your thing. That's why America's great, and everywhere else is great. You can have your own opinion, but I will not be ever using them again. But anyway, rant over. Good mood acquired. This guy was also a douchebag. Got this from Macari for $12. The first guy in Macari I've ever given not a 5-star to, and he immediately messaged me and asked me, hey, why did you give me 4-star? And I was like, well, your description didn't match your items. You said you'd get it out same day, and it took you a day, an extra day, and quite frankly, I didn't like the follow-up, and if I knew there was going to be this obnoxious follow-up, I would have given you less than 4 stars. I'm going to give him 4 out of 5 stars. And his description of the thing was essentially a lie. Not only that, but I had made several offers on the set, because it was a set of 6 Blu-rays. I only wanted one, this one, the only one I'm keeping, for $12 shipped, so I really shouldn't have made a big deal. But I tried 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and he did not, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All under the 12, because again, I only wanted the one. And he's like, he had sent a message like, laughed my ass off, hey, just buy it at the $12 already. So initially I ignored it, and I was like, okay, I'm not giving this guy my money. He's, not that he's an asshole, it didn't sit well with me. So then I go, and there's no copy of this on eBay, no other copies on Macari, it's not on Amazon. So for $12 for this entire set, Pam needed some stuff, I'm selling the other stuff on eBay. I only knew this one item, so I felt like I was going to deal with him. And then based on all the messages, I blocked him anyway. So amazing job by that guy. Fuck you. But anyway, UFC Best of 2013. He had this with Glee and Twilight, and he clearly just boxed up 6 titles and put it on for $12. I only needed this one, and $12 shipped. So this one's actually a 2-disc. So now, if you've been following along, I only need UFC Best of 12, which goes for some money, but I have my feelers out. Yeah, I was not, because I understand if you get mad that I gave you a 1-star. You didn't deserve a 1-star, but he deserved a 4-star. I really do wholeheartedly believe that he did not. And even worse, now that with all those transactions and messaging me after, I would have given him like a 2. Rant over. Again, the next item I'm very excited about. I pre-ordered this. This was actually my wife's wedding anniversary to myself that I got to pick out. So this came from the Big T, Target for, I say N10. So I'm going to net $10. This was from part of a buy 2, get 1. Canceled one of the items because I got back ordered, and I sold the other item in this, and I sold my DVD copy. So I'm going to net $10. Essentially, my wife bought me this for $10. Again, give or take. Ew. But once you see what it is, you're going to love it because I love this show. I haven't shown this on social media yet at all. I will be filming an in-depth review of this, although it's not from a studio because I want to. This is the complete series of The Office on Blu-ray. So this is the Blu-ray. I got rid of my DVD set. I actually sold it to a guy in Puerto Rico. Bought it for about $40. So after I sold the other 2 items from the buy 2 get 1, and I sold the DVD copy, I only actually spent out of pocket $10, which is fantastic for the Blu-ray set. I think actual retail price of this is $112. So paying $10 for it, was great. This is the complete. This is the season 1. So 1 through 9 all on Blu-ray. 1 through 5 had been released on Blu-ray before. 1 through 4 hadn't, and there's also on season 5 or 6, I can't remember. There is the only version of Parks and Rec in HD ever put on physical media. So in the season 6 DVD, I believe it's season 6 DVD release, they put an episode, Hunting Trip. They put Hunting Trip on the DVD version of The Office. So then when they released The Office on Blu-ray for season 6, they kept the bonus episode. So now this is the only way to get Parks and Rec on HD, in HD, is the Office season 6 Blu-ray. But all of that to say, The Office needs a complete, or the Parks and Rec needs a complete Blu-ray set, because now I have The Office. I just realized how crazy this elevator is going to be. That was my note. It just says O. O for Office. Next item was $9 minus 7 equals 2. Oh, so this is from Amazon. So I paid $9 for this, but I had $7 in Amazon points or a gift card or something. So after I purchased the holiday special, I realized there was only one Star Wars movie on Blu-ray that I didn't own yet. And at one point, this was very hard to find. I got it for $2. Star Wars The Clone Wars. And maybe it's with the slip it's harder to find. But yeah, they had this for $9 shipped, $7 in coupons, gift cards, Amazon points. I can't remember. So $2 for this, The Clone Wars. After my wife and I finish our run of Everybody Loves Raymond that we are watching, we're actually on season 7. We are going to start Clone Wars and Rebels because we are in the mood for some Star Wars. So this is the pilot / first movie in Lucasfilms, Warner Brothers back before the Disney purchase. So I will be keeping this. This will be added to the Star Wars collection, unlike the holiday special because of what you heard. Okay, all right. Well, only 32 minutes, and I've gotten 2 more things to show. These came today. Excuse me. These came today. I didn't know these were going to come this early. I didn't expect, that's what she said, I didn't expect these to be in this video, especially because this will drop before the reviews will drop on Monday and Tuesday, so you guys get a sexy sneak peek. These are both awesome, and I'm actually going to keep that. So we have the 4K Ultra HD releases of The Lord of the Rings on 4K, and you can guess, The Hobbit in 4K. Both of these sets from Warner Brothers, The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, these movies are like 228 minutes, 235 minutes, 263 minutes. 186 minutes, 182 minutes, 164 minutes. Like, there's so much content on these. And if you'll notice, I'll get more into this. Obviously, they're going to have their own video. I will pop that up there. But, yeah, straight from Warner Brothers just today. They overnighted these to me because they're fantastic. And I guess they wanted me to have them before the holiday weekend so I could check them out. Though they don't scream Black Friday or Thanksgiving, I am very excited to watch these. I have a special place in my heart for The Lord of the Rings. Although this year was the first year I've actually watched them with the expectation of actually watching them. And I say that because my stepfather and my grandfather and my uncle all watched these a lot when I was a kid. I remember these being in the background of a lot of family gatherings, but I'd never paid attention. Obviously, I knew kind of the gist, but I never paid attention. So this year, actually during quarantine, these were the first films back in March that we watched during quarantine. We watched the three Lord of the Rings movies, and then the 3 Hobbit movies. And I really liked especially the third Hobbit movie. And I don't know enough about this fandom to know if that's a controversial opinion, but I liked the third Hobbit movie probably the most out of these three. And then I believe, is it Return of the King was my favorite one of this, or the Two Towers. I can't remember. It's been a minute, and I've only ever seen these once. And I can remember back when the Hobbit movies came out. Christmas Day, we would have obviously our Christmas get-togethers, and then I guess men of the family would go and watch the Hobbit movies in the theaters, on Christmas weekend. So it's kind of cool to have it around this time of the year. Again, I didn't go to the theater because I wasn't that big into it. Though I can't imagine watching these in the theater. That would be fantastic. But I have the next best thing. I have them in glorious 4K Ultra HD. So thank you to Warner Brothers. Again, I won't have a link up there because I haven't filmed these yet, or these reviews yet, but please be sure to check these out. So yeah, let me, oh boy, I'm just realizing the elevator I have to do, so give me just a minute. Okay, let's try this. Let's get these guns working, man, because this is, I don't know if you can tell, that's the top, watch, that's the top of it right there, from not the floor, but from the box I record on, if that makes sense. And you'll be able to see why this haul, it's a haul to end them all. Like I said, the last haul of the year for me, and I've been saving it all up just because I wanted, one last haul video. I didn't want to stretch it out. So, my God. All right, we're going to need some chin action. Oh, going faster. Lord of the Rings 4K trilogy, the Hobbit 4K trilogy. Oh, geez, already I forgot. Oh, Star Wars Clone Wars. Oh, you know what? That's going to bug me if this isn't complete. I know I badmouthed him earlier, but can't not do it. Peace. Anyway, so you got the Hobbit, or the Lord of the Rings 4K trilogy, Star Wars Clone Wars, The Office complete series. Oh God. UFC Best of 2013. We have the Star Wars Holiday Special, Westworld Season 3 on 4K. UFC Best of 2011. I couldn't read that. Game of Thrones, the complete series on 4K. UFC Best of 2010. We got, oh God, the Homecoming 4K Steelbook, the Venom 4K Steelbook, the 4-film Holiday Comedy Special, Bill and Ted Face the Music, Bill and Ted 3, UFC 100, V for Vendetta, Holiday in Handcuffs, Friendsgiving, Short Circuit on Blu-ray, finally, Batman Death in the Family, and Be Kind Rewind. Look at this haul. So you've gotten one of my favorite movies of all time, a really hard to find Blu-ray, the DVD I've been hunting for my wife, and Holiday in Handcuffs, a bunch of review titles, UFC 100, some 4K Steelbooks, more UFC, Game of Thrones on 4K. I can't emphasize how excited I am enough. Some more UFC, Westworld in 4K, also excited for that. The Holiday Special. The Office complete series on Blu-ray, been waiting for that forever. Another UFC DVD, no, Star Wars Clone Wars, and Lord of the Rings on 4K. So, I'm kind of, whoop, oh fuck, whoop, oh God, so much, whoop, look at that elevator, yeah, get this bread. Okay, that's the haul to end them all. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you stayed the whole time. If you did, give yourself a like, also give me a like because I could use it, and a subscribey. Share it if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think, especially with the rants. I don't want to just rant and pretend my opinion's better. If you have an opinion that's different, if you love turkey bags, and that's fine, and you don't care about the qualities of your steelbooks, you tell me. If you like stinky tuna for whatever reason, debate it with me. I don't care. Shitty tuna. Let me know. Discuss with me. If you love the Lord of the Rings, let me know. If you don't, that's cool too. If you love the Clone Wars, if you've seen this, let me know. Game of Thrones on 4K, The Office. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me comments, likes. You can find all my other stuff in the description. Oh, there you go. Look, you can see the stack. That's how much stuff is in this stack. So, check me out. eBay, Twitter, Letterboxd, Blu-ray.com, TV Time. I said Letterboxd. Instagram, all that jazz. The podcast. We just hit 40 minutes, so I am done. This is the haul to end them all. And thank you so much for watching. Definitely share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell if you really care. If not, that's okay too. I don't click the bell personally. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later. Super sexy bonus time. Not really media. I don't know why I'm whispering. Not really media, but for those of you who stick around the entire time, and I didn't take this out because I didn't want to unravel it because I don't have a frame for it yet. But thanks to Mr. Greg, I grabbed from Disney Movie Disney Movie Rewards. Can you tell what that is? The Mandalorian poster, which is very cool. I'm hoping to put it right there. Though I don't really like posters on the wall. It might go up here or over there. You won't be able to see it, but I wanted to show it off. And figured, why not? The video's going to be long enough. Those of you who stay to the end should get something extra. Oh, yeah, you like that? Super sexy bonus time. Oh, yeah. Oh, that poster. Get it, Mando. Anyway, thanks for watching. Love you.